started? Hi, I'm Michael Madrigal, amateur detective and relatively unknown indie filmmaker, and today I'm doing a Wired autocomplete interview. Where is... Let's start again. Question number 1. Did Michael dress up as a pizza for Halloween? No. Did Michael file for a restraining order against Shia LaBeouf? No. Did Michael make a film that got into South by Southwest? No, but I did make a film that got into SXSW, which is a film festival I created to look on paper like South by Southwest, except it's judged by my parents. So, but on paper, it looks like I got second place at South by Southwest. Did Michael record a Christmas album on kazoo? That one's actually true. But we had to shelve it. We were gonna release it last December, but I got canceled on Twitter for some politically charged tweets. And the worst thing about it was the tweets weren't even mine. Oh, look at that. It's totally a different board than last time. Oh my gosh. Does Michael have a petition to add Spy Kids to the Criterion Collection? I do. It's one of my passion projects. If you know Spy Kids and you know the Criterion Collection, you know it's a perfect match. That's the peak of cinema right there. Right now we're at 1 signature. I'm gonna drop a link in the description. Please sign it. Once we get to 100 signatures, I'm gonna create another petition to add National Treasure to the Criterion Collection. Does Michael think disco should... No. Does Michael believe our democracy works? No, it doesn't. And that's just a fact. We live in an oligarchy. I used to believe it worked when I was a kid, but ever since I voted for Pinocchio and Far, Far Away Idol, and Simon Cowell got my results, acknowledged my results, and just threw it away and declared himself the winner and started singing My Way, you know, I think that's when democracy died. I could write a book and call it Simon Cowell won Far, Far Away Idol, and it gets worse from there. Does Michael Madrigal have any irrational fears? Lighters. And I've always been scared of clowns, you know. Imagine there's no heaven. How many are there? At least 2. How many unread emails to Michael Madrigal? Oh, that's like upwards of 700. How many toddlers could Michael Madrigal take in a fight? Ooh. Not to flex, but I'd say like 10 on a regular day, 45 to 43 if I'm blockbuster. How many films are in Michael's top 8 films? 9. What is Michael's favorite YouTube video? The one where the girl recreates the entire Nightmare Before Christmas movie in her room.
Jack, please, I'm only an elected official here. I can't make decisions by myself. Jack, answer me!
What is Michael Madrigal and the Half-Boiled Egg? It's my Harry Potter self-insert fic. It starts when they're all on the train to Hogwarts, and then the train derails, leaving them in the forest with no means of communication since none of them carry cell phones. So, you know, it becomes a real Lord of the Flies situation pretty fast. What is that song that goes da 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 da? Oh wait, that's Mr. Brightside. What is Michael Madrigal's mother's maiden name? Oh, I know who Googled this. It was me. Does Michael Madrigal know Paige Fisher? Nope, no idea who that is. Does Michael Madrigal eat Cheetos with chopsticks? Of course, how am I else supposed to be Can we redo that? Does Michael Madrigal have a release date for his secret project? What a coincidence that an actual person coincidentally Googled something I'd otherwise have to promote. His secret project will release in 4 months and 377 days. Does Michael Madrigal hate anyone? Since my whole thing is kind of determining my self-worth by how many people like me, I mean, people don't like me, but I generally try and be friendly with as many people as possible, so if you've ever heard the quote, you know, I haven't met a man I haven't liked, that's kind of me, because I'm pretty... Wait, no. I don't really like Brandon. Wait, no, Mark! Oh my god, I hate Mark! Michael Madrigal, kill death ratio. In real life, Not that good. It's a 0.5. I'm hoping to get that up to at least a 1 by the end of summer. Michael Madrigal, Michael Madrigal, Michael Madrigal. If you say it 3 times in a row and look in a mirror, you've wasted 3 seconds of your life. Michael Madrigal. Michael Madrigal, car crash.